So is Yu-Gi-Oh! Really dying based on recent releases? Be sure you guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more. My voice feels raspy over the next week or so. I'm sorry, like my sinuses are draining, so I just want to be like, if I start to sound like a DJ, artist with my voice scratching those diss tracks, there you know. So I wanted to talk about some interesting things we are actually seeing. I mean, these are actually interesting because you're always going to have somebody that's going to pop up and chat, like, Yu-Gi-Oh's dead. And it's like, come on, man. All right, like, the banger products here are definitely showing some age. So, Fallen and Virtuous, and actually the branded deck in general. So these are propping up. The high rarity ones are still doing their thing, which is fine. A whole display of these is now actually at $120. I'm more interested in how this is going to go long term because there's only 9 of these on the market. Now, you do see fusion deployments still 50s. Thrust has been dropping down. And then, of course, we see the Dogmatica Dragon. These are still 40s. Individual decks right now are still pretty much cruise controlling. Well, obviously, you can get an English Open, no secret rare. And you can also get the one here for about $17. But you are averaging about $17 a deck. After shipping, I believe that still is putting them about 13 a deck. Obviously, if you buy these in bulk, they just make more money. I guess that's the advantage to this one. Still 14 times, 8 in a display. It's still 112, and I mean, displays are still 120. So, I mean, long term, these are still, they're not doing terrible. And once again, I mean, look at your quantities. There's 43 of these. Now, I mean, long term, I mean, we have another Fallen of Albaz literally right around the corner. And if you're sitting here and you're like, well, I actually don't believe in... Sure, man, you don't have to. Though I will say some of these Starlights are really cheap. Like the Ecclesia, $15, good. The Fleur-de-Lis, $14, good. Your Secret Rare copy of the Fallen and Virtuous, these are 14s. Now, Ultras down here, this is where I start to love this market. You're down to 35 listings of these. And what's kind of happened with the market is people would just rather buy 3 copies of Fallen and the Virtuous than 3 copies of the deck. Why that ends up being a better option for them, I don't know. I guess people just didn't want the extra contents in here, but opening up this product and just having certain things, like having the extra playset of these Thrust, for example, having, I mean, already look at the Super Polys. He's already breaking dollars. Lubellion's probably going to break $1 in its life, and then having extra copies of the hand traps, I don't, it's a funny day when you go through a bulk box and you just find 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs and you're just like, yeah, they're only like 30 cents, but you can get staples now in cheap quantities. So yeah, overall, I mean, once again, this is the penny stock department. I mean, is this product living up to all of our expectations? Yes, it is. It's aging very, very nicely. Do I expect an unlimited reprint for this? I wouldn't be surprised. Now, same thing back over here with the Legendary decks. Now, these have been holding $32 for quite some time, honestly. Which, there have been a little bit of some rocky slopes here. All right, I'm not going to be the first one to tell you that, this product is massively unstable because, but still, look at these. The amount of these that still turn over every day is wonderful, and it's crazy, and this has been one of the best products that the game has ever had. Now, how are these cards aging? Well, Fuas actually have gone up. You're now at $10 a piece, basically. Perulias have sunk down to, $7, and you've seen the drop down on the Meows, but the reality of this product still is, this is 10, this is 16, you put these at $6 a piece, congratulations, you got $22 per every product. That still is going to be Maltrumpus. If you are a new player coming into this and you're watching this market watch this morning, it's still insanely good value for this product. The good news is you can still go out to Walmart. This is still on shelves. I just went to my own Walmart literally yesterday looking for a Gundam product, but these were still on the shelves. I think we had 3 left. So it still is a product that is still very user-friendly. Now, I mean, beyond that, I mean, look at this. Ashes, 80 cents, okay? Yeah, Forbidden Droplets, $1.65. Imperms, $1.20. Look, hey, more Ashes, 70 cents. These Stardust Dragons, congratulations. These are 63 listings. Oh, wow. you're starting to see the cheapies starting to hit $1. Oh, okay, well, that's not a surprise. And more of the modern era staples here are, once again, the whole point of talking about this product is, you know, if Yu-Gi-Oh! Was dying, why are the 2 starter entry products that we have, why are these actually succeeding right now? Why are we seeing, you know, certain different cards in the penny stock department actually going over? Oh, it's because players actually do want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! When the game feels at its worst, getting in and getting cheap cards is always a really big game plan. And, you know, to the people that aren't happy with the game right now, some real advice here. Pick up 3 of these. Have them. You know, everybody always goes into remission with this game. How many people go, oh, you know, I'm done, and they sell their staples, and they're just mad because they have to rebuy them again. Just buy 3 of these, set them aside, and, you know, put them in the break in case of want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Glass again. Yeah. Truth be told, in terms of this product, this is looking really, really good. I have no more words for this. Like, the important thing here is you're educated, you know what's going on, and you have a little bit of an idea of, oh, hey, you know, we actually do have some success with this. So, it's actually looking pretty cool. That takes us to Doom of Dimensions. So, core sets, every core set's actually just been an abysmal dumpster fire this year. Last year, 2025. But there are cards that have been taking off in Doom of Dimensions. Still, I mean, look at the State of Canine cards. These are still $100. Radiant Typhoon cards, Radiant Typhoon has already been kind of discussed and has been looked at as quite possibly one of the better decks that we might be seeing here in the near future. I'm actually kind of interested about this. That's why you're still seeing you know, high rarity stuff doing its thing. Frixels are still holding the 55s. Crocea has been the wild factor over the last couple weeks. These are still like $70, man. Like, the more that we are watching the meta kind of set up and decide, you know, where are we going to go from here, you know? What is going to be the place? And also, Dominus Spiral, these are still $40. We just got that new Dominus announced. And, you know, it's the exact opposite of Spiral. And unfortunately, you know, this is just the worst Dominus. You know, and it's always going to be looked at as the worst Dominus. And it's kind of sad to say the truth, but, you know, it's just the situation that card's been placed in. It's just not going to succeed. Look at this, man. Croceas are $38 a piece. If I have a video that I'll probably post later today talking about expectations on the meta and what came out of the most recent Iron Man events that were flipping around, because there's a reason why this Radiant Typhoon stuff's going up. It is projected to be one of the best decks going forward here. And if you really are sitting here, you're like, well, I don't believe that. I don't know what more to tell you, man. Data is pointing us in the correct direction. You can sit here and you can see, people believe in this. It's at this point that it's almost just better just to go buy the Starlights, go pump in the extra $20 and get yourself, you know, some nice copies of it, because that's ridiculous. It's crazy because marshmallows are down to 20. Marshmallow is no longer the most expensive secret rare in the set. It actually goes to Radiant Typhoon Crocea. Yeah, things I didn't think that you would have believed when this set came out for $500. Like, it's actually crazy. Also, these Doom Z cards are being put up on a pedestal right now. You know, I love Doom Z. The Floodgate made me fall in love with the deck, you know. But looking at, you know, these quantities disappearing, there you go, guys. You got another deck that people are believing in that is suddenly going, oh my gosh, you know, why is this happening? Also, you know, this is even crazier. Dimensional King Arc Crisis is another one. There's been a lot of DDD popping up recently. Whether or not it's performing or not is a completely other story. But it does look like that this card has actually arced itself out to actually being worth something. So, yeah, can't say that I am absolutely surprised about that, but absolutely wonderful to see. So, truly, what do you guys think about all of this madness? Please, you know, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Patrons! Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.